I got in the car, I'm driving home from Lansing, I got a nice hour drive to think, and I got more excited and more excited and more excited to the point I finally realized I need to change. I'm a very good teacher if it was 1997. I mean, and that was how I did my national board stuff. That was all the stuff I did in 1997. And so I started, how does an old guy get better? And I heard that around this table all day long, or all morning long. How does an old person get better? So I started reading. In reading, I kept making this list of all these things that needed to be done in education. You folks mentioned almost all of them this morning. What needs to happen with this next generation? And so I wrote them all down, and then I freaked out. How on earth do we do it? Within the bell schedule and calendar schedule we have right now, I thought it was impossible. And so, yeah, I did jump on a bandwagon or a fad, if you will, with the flipped classroom. And that was my way. I finally learned, I begged for $400 for gas from my school district, and I road tripped it to Colorado to meet these guys that made this thing, and I met some other teachers from around the world that are learning how to flip. And I got excited because the first thing they said was, it's not about the videos. It's about the quality instruction you give in the classroom on top of the videos. So my videos are 1997. Yeah, they look great. You can see me on camera, and I'm wild and crazy, just like I always have been. But the in-class time is invaluable. The in-class stuff is working so well. I now have time to do the 21st century things, higher level thinking skills, have students create things. You know, everything I've read has said this is the creative generation. My kids are now creating things. Is it working? Yeah. I look back at my data 2 years ago and the year before that, we had an appalling 63% in my class. Horrible. It really bothered me. When I left yesterday, we were 82. So that's huge. And I know it's not a MEP score or an MME score, but it's my score. And it allowed me to do some things with a lot of mastery, a lot of one-on-one teaching, a lot of differentiation. I have a lot to learn about that yet. But anyway, an old guy can change. And I really think that change happens when we want to change. Imposed change doesn't work, ladies and gentlemen. If I want to change, I'm going to drive 2,000 miles, and I'm going to get better. And I'm going to be a better teacher.